Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's session. Today, we are going to talk about project management, and it's a part of our integrated ERP BR2, Business Tools 2. And this module will be used as an integrated module along with the other related modules or important modules of the software. Now, first of all, I would like to log in to this module. Like I'm logging into Spectrum, and I can log into their any location now. They are available in all location, and there's the username I'm providing and the password. So you have to configure from inside. Now I'm logging in. Hope you are seeing my screen. So after login, in fact, what you will get a complex, or it's a full view of BR2. So which actually is not our focus. Today we are going to focus is only on the project management module, which is this part. So project management, there are 9 menus here. So we'll start one by one. First of all, task. Now, before going to demonstrate the project management, what you would like to do, in fact, how this project management module is integrated with the real life data. So let me show you an Excel sheet first. Okay, I hope you can see this data. There's a raw data of a project. For example, the project name is anything. For example, a data center project. So that's not the important part of this demonstration. So let me remove that. So I have defined 4 tasks of the project. We call it WBS work breakdown structure. So it is commonly known as WBS. In simple, WBSs are tasks uh, which is basically integral part of the project. So a project by definition will have to have a start date and the end date, and definitely will have some tasks. So I'm coming to that point again. So first of all, I have defined 4 tasks. Number one, analysis and assessment. Number two, construction and development. Number three, quality control and finalization. So these 4 tasks, we believe, or I'm assuming that the task of a data center. So first of all, the course, it is not mandatory to use, so you can use it or you cannot. It's up to you. Now the task, these are the task name and these are the duration. For example, if you see this task has been started from 15th October up to 18th October. So the basic duration will be 4 days. In fact, 15 to 18. I'm sorry, 15, 16, 17, and 18 inclusive. So it is 4 days. And the construction and development, this part is basically it started in 2 days due to 2 day duration work, and it started on 19th October and 20th October it ends. This so on and so forth. And now these are the task manager. Say for example, Abbas and Rahim. Rahim is the task manager of this work, quality control. Rahim is the task manager, and finalization, Abbas is. Now, what is the task manager? Task manager is the owner of this task. That is, who is responsible for this task. It's very important for software project management or small level of project management, because he needs to do so many work under these small tasks. So we need a manager. That's why this feature is there. And now the resources are Abbas Rohim. You see the system is putting one comma here, Abbas Rohim XY comma XZ. So you can carry on unlimited resources you want for this task and Rohim. So this is basically the task, and this second tab is the project progress report. So first of all, we need to define the task like this, which we do usually in the project management. Then we report the project. That is, in analysis, we have said that in analysis, the task is started from 15th October to 19th October, 18th October, and now in progress report, we will show you the progress of this task. That is, Abbas is doing on 15th October start time this time, and end time this time, percentage of 10% done, and Rohim is doing on 15th October again, then Rohim 16th October, 17th October, Abbas, and so on and so forth. So at the end, the task is in the 100% position. So after 18th October, although we said yes, we say that the task will be completed by 18th October. Now, this is the second task progress reporting, construction and development. The third task, progress reporting, quality control, and finalization support task, progress reporting. So using this two tab only, we can monitor a project. So using this WBS or task, we can define the task and we can say like the Gantt chart, we can prepare the Gantt chart and the progress report, the same part. Second part, that is just against that task, how much is the work progress. That's the thing. So in the initial level, this is you can do your project management using these two screen, in fact. So let me show you in the main software. I hope you can see my screen. Now, look, let me start a project for you. For example, then I have to enter a project, so which is a test project maybe. Let me enter a project first. So from our setup screen, I'm creating a project. We have a lot of ready projects there, but I want to create a new one because now I'm going to the new, and the system is asking me what is the name of the project. So let me ABC Engineering Project. This project code is not mandatory, but we can provide one name, and it should be very within the 1, 2 or 2 character limit. So in description, we basically do a little bit description of this project. So now there are a lot of things you can write down here, but it is not important, in fact, in the demo. So start date, let me give you the start date of 1st October and the end date of 31st October. Look, this start date and end date basically has no meaning because actually the project starting and end date will be dependent on task. So now I'm saving the project. So it is coming 100% online. So the project is being saved. So whenever this project is saved, so in the task section now, I can see this project in the task section. So let me refresh the form because you need to create this project again. So let me create a task for that project. So get into the task, and you see I am seeing that ABC engineering project in my project list now. Now, what is work plan? For example, every project has a work plan there. A lot of Excel sheet, you will see the revised and what we do, basically monthly Excel sheet version we do. And sometimes every day or every weekly, there are some modifications. So project plan, actually in a good project management, project plan is the basic thing. And there may be a lot of other things, but that's not an issue. In fact, the the basic system is you have to maintain the plan throughout your project. So first of all, I am putting a work plan that is 1.0 version is my project. So the system is giving me an Excel sheet type of thing. So you can enlarge this thing if you want. Now let me start entering this project data from WBS. First of all, the code is double A. I don't need that analysis, and just I just copy and paste this thing, analysis. Paste this thing here. Number 2, going to that page again, construction and development. So putting it here. Number 3, quality control. Putting it here. And number 4, finalization. So I have written the names of my 4 works. Now, thing is, I can import it from the Excel sheet also. I'm not going to show you that today. That's another feature. So I'm showing you the basic thing. How my basic objective is to integrate, to show in fact how this Excel sheet, which is our heart basically nowadays for project management, it's not for nowadays. It's been years after years, people are using Excel sheet for maintaining the projects. So I'm not gonna show you that even if I use some project management tools like Project or Microsoft Project or any other project management tools, Jira or whatever. So end of the day, what I've seen that everybody is following that Excel sheet, and there are a lot of versions. For example, on June, the sheet was like this. In the July, the whole plan becoming changed, adjusted again. So the problem is we cannot find out the deviation, actual deviation. So now I have written 4 tasks, And now what I'll do, I'll just make the copy code. It's mandatory, not mandatory. You can carry it or not. Normally, CD, construction and development, we put it the first two word name, quality control, QC, finalization, FN. Okay, so it's okay. Now let's look at our Excel sheet. So this work is basically a 4 day work and starting 15th October and 18th October ending. So we will put up 4 days here and we will give the start date. So 15th October system automatically generated the end date. And if you see, this graph has been generated, which is who is the task manager of this project? Let me check. The task manager is Abbas and the resource is also Abbas and Rohim. Look, I have not shown you the predecessor. This is a very complex thing, so successor and predecessor. In every project, there are some must do work that before this work cannot be done. So the system that relates which work is after which work, and CPM. And everybody knows that the PART and CPM, program evaluation review technique, and CPM is a critical path method. This type of thing we can do it using this software also, but we are not going to focus on this thing right today. Now the resources. So I'll insert task manager and resources. So going to my screen. So task manager is Abbas. If I put A, they're showing me all the names and Abbas. Predecessor I'll not provide, and resources basically Abbas is my one of the resources as he's the task manager, so he is definitely is here. And another Abbas is there. So Rohim Shikdar. And I have to click this button update, otherwise it will not be updated. So if I want to see the third one, if you see, you can also add this like here, Abbas Rahim Shikdar, and now I'm going to put Lubna Shaha. So 3%. Okay. Okay. Now for construction, actually the timeline of this part is for 2 days, 1920. So I'll just write down 2, and I'll make sure that I starting date 19 and it is system generating 20 and as an end date. And now the task manager is Rohim. So I'll put the task manager and resource is also Rohim. I'm putting a demo, so Rohim Shikdar, and automatically this Rohim will be here. Now the third work is very easy. Quality control 5 days, 21 to 25th, and finalization 26th to 30th. Look, you may tell me that why I'm not getting this 25th after 26th, but which Microsoft project does. Well, it is a feature control system, so the feature is there. So we have put this feature off because sometimes the overlapping is also possible. You may enter the internal words inside here. So we have kept everything open. So now this task manager is Rohim, and the last task manager is Abbas. Rohim check the last talent manager is Abbasuddin Sheikh. Now we put on here Rohim Shikdar, and oh no, this is okay. This is the Rohim Shikdar only, and this is both probably Abbas and Rohim. Right. You have to go to the separate button mandate. So now that whole Gantt chart is already being generated. So that's it. We just project plan is up to date. Now you can put the version as many times as you want. For example, you can create the version through new work plan. The system will automatically 2.0 version. System will automatically copy these things to the new version. Yes, has done it. Now, for example, in this version, there is this has been done in 3, maybe. So Whenever it is 3, that's 19, 20, 21. Automatically system generates that thing. That's it. And 21 is a common date here. This may be done as well. So let me save it. Let us save. There's an overlap. There is not regular, but there is an overlap. Anyway, overlap may be there, so that's not a big deal. Now, coming to back to the version 1 of the plan. So this is our final plan. Now, we will enter project progress. This is a very simple company, for example, a very small company. Now we have made this plan. It's a project plan. Now we'll make sure that the project has been, for example, the task has been executed. So task execution, we will go that. Now coming back to the Excel sheet again. So this is progress report. For these are the plan we made so far. Already we have done it. So we can mark it yellow. Okay, we have the yellow sheet. So we have entered this thing. So we have done it. We can make this thing green. It's becoming red. Sorry for that. So it is green now. So progress report. Now I will just make enter some of the progress report. For example, in analysis and in construction development, for example, like this. So let me select the project. You remember the project name was ABC Engineering, and now although two version, I will put it in the one version because in reality, whenever the second version comes in fact, there should not be a way to enter into first version. This is very important because if we carry on two versions simultaneously, there will be a mess. Anyway, but we kept these versions open because in project management, there are a lot of exceptional work being done because what is our objective? In fact, we want our clients to use this version like an Excel. So we made this everything open. Anyway, now analysis and first work, analysis and assessment. So system is asking for a date. You see in date, actually 15th October, 10% done by Abbas. Okay. So 15th October, 10% done by Abbas. Start time and 10 you have to put, for example, Abbas starting work on 9 a.m. and then 9 a.m. done. And he closes the work on 6 p.m. Okay, done. So now reverse. This is Abbas work, and it is very important. Whatever remarks you want to put, and I'm not going to do anything on the second work is I forgot. Second work is construction and development. Okay, let me put the second day work report also. Rohim, 15th October, 20%. And analysis work, 15th October. Actually, in practical, two reporting on the same days is not allowed. But if we take this thing, system will pick the highest one always as a reporting factor. The last one, in fact, not the highest one. So Rohim started work on 10, and Rohim ended the work on 8 p.m. for example, which is the real one. So let me save that updated. Looks it's a green modification, green line always is there. So it indicates that's successfully saved. Now, so 20% analysis and work. Now, if I go to the task section again and put a refresh, anything changed? No, because the plan is there. But if we come to the task execution section, put a refresh, that whole graph is becoming generated. This is the green part is the project plan, and this dark green part is the execution. Let me show you the second part. For example, the construction and development. I'm skipping these entries for the time, for time being, for shortening the presentation. And the construction and development, so Rohim in construction and development, 19th October, he's done 20%, and the same person, 20th October, 35%. So come to here, construction and development, which day? 19th and 20th. So 19th October, for example, how much percentage? 20%. Time here is the time. You can put your time here. So make a save. 20% is done. You see the 20% is here, but this grade will be refreshed after a refresh, or if we group something else. Let me show you, for example, this version. Just a refresh. I mean, we can do it directly, but the problem is it takes a lot of load in the server. So construction and development, 20%. Now the grid is already generated, and now I'm putting another construction and development for the next day. So on 20th, this is another reporting. So now the project is 35%, for example, construction and development is now 35%. So let me put the time here, and let me also put the time again. Or if you put the now, it's current time, this time. Okay. So this is another. Okay. So save it. You see, this is automatically being increased. So this is the part. Now, what I can do, if we just use this task and task manager, the basic thing is done. Basic thing is done. Now we'll talk about the advanced part of the project manager in the next episode. So this is the first part. So it's very simple. So first of all, just put on your Excel. So, and you don't need to maintain this Excel again. So this is your Excel. In fact, this software is your Excel. So put it here. This software is your Excel. So first of all, task, define the task. Just while you are having tea, you can define your task, first version, second version, third version. It's a very simple thing. And whenever you define the task, this part is already generated. It's a Gantt chart. And the task execution part, you can also define the execution of the progress report, and this type of Gantt chart is already generated. So this is the first part. Thank you.